Hello everyone, True Zero Emissions here. So I'm trying to make it really dark. I covered up all the lights. I'm going to turn the light off in a moment here. I want to see what this wimshurst machine does in the dark. And I actually tested this just before making this video, and it's so interesting. There's energy everywhere. It's so neat. I mean, these collectors right here, there's like these huge, I mean, to me it's enormous. You have to use your own words to describe this, but I'm going to say there's these huge like energy vortexes, right, that go like a cone from this tip, the collector, out to the spinning wheel that has these copper discs, pieces here, right, intermittently, right, intermittently hitting the neutralizer there and there on this side, and on the other side it's there and there. And by having this one at 11 o'clock and the one on the other side at 1 o'clock gives the maximum spark distance. I'm not quite sure how it does that. Let me think about this. I think the neutralizers on this side and on the other side are connected. I think there's a metal rod that goes through this whole thing, and it's one piece of metal, so I think both sides are connected. And then the collectors, let's see, the collectors, I don't think they're connected to one another. This side's connected to one side. Well, wait a second. There's a collector on each side, but not touching. It's not touching, but it's entering that field, right? So this collector collects from both sides of the opposite spinning wheels, as does this collector, but it doesn't touch the wheel, but it is entering that field, that energy field, right? And then the capacitors are connected to each of these collectors through this part here, but underneath, at the bottom of this capacitor, is the plastic of this material. And then there's plastic between this container and the metal plate here. Okay, so there's another gap there. That's another gap, which is, in a way, if we call this a capacitor, there's also a capacitance, I think, taking place here because energy has to jump to that plate through the plastic. And then this plate connects to this plate with a metal wire underneath. And then again, it has to jump from this metal over through the plastic into this container. It's so interesting. That's the parts that we have here. So right now I'm going to leave a very small spark gap, and I'm going to go ahead and turn this machine in the dark. Let's see what it does. Let's see if it'll show up on the let's see if it'll show up on the I can get it to show up here. So I'm showing you a collector right now. Okay, that's a collector. Let me turn the light back on. I was showing you this side. Now we can also look at these brushes here, which are a soft material. I don't know the name at the moment. I have it written down. Let's look and see if we see anything there now. There it is. So right now we're looking at the brush. One of the brushes. Let's look at the other brush, if I can find it. It looks like there's something happening down here. I don't know what that is at the moment. Okay, I lost it. I do see something here. And that might be a brush on the other side. I think that's a brush on the other side. Now let's look at the collectors on this side. See if we can see the collectors of this on the right side now. Well, what's that ring? It's all a ring of energy. Let's see if we see that again. What is that? I lost it. Yeah, there it is. I'm going to turn the light on without moving anything. I'm going to keep the camera where it is. Oh, that's the collector, I think. That was the collector doing that. That's the collector area. Oh, that might be reflections. You know what? I think that's reflections. That's a spark. I think it's reflecting the spark here, reflecting off the top of this collector. Okay, but this was very interesting, this collector here, and it wasn't showing as well as I could see it because the camera is, I wonder if I could lock the focus. Let me see if I could lock the focus to stay. Can I make this lock? Lock, there it is, autofocus lock. Okay, the phone locked focus. Now I'm just going to turn the light off, and it should stay in focus now. If I could find the energy field. Oh, it's not adjusting the brightness is not adjusting. Trying to let you see this here. That's the collector right there. Okay, I'm going to turn the light on and show you the collector was sharp at the tip, and then it was spread out toward the disc. It looked like the energy was coming from the collector onto the disc, like spraying out to the disc. Or is it just, is the collector, I don't know, here's my question, why did it look like, how do I say this? It looked like the energy was shaped like this, right? And the collector, the sharp tip of the collector was here, right here, and then it spread out. I don't know, that was interesting. Very interesting. And what happens if I touch these together and then do it? Let's see if that does anything. Let's see if that does anything. Let's see if it still shows us anything. Well, we have some there that's on the brush, one of the brushes. On the other side, I think. I'm not sure if it's this side or the other side. Okay, that's very interesting. What else do we see here? Let's see. Okay, let me try this now. I'm going to try something different. Remember when we had this up here and this one facing this way, and it was spraying this like energy out, like whoosh, but it wasn't really sparking? Let's see what that looks like when the lights are off. So let me find that distance. Okay, we gotta go further. Oh, now it's working. Oh, that's weird. Whoa. That was not working before. Now it is. I don't understand that. I'm very confused. You saw the other videos. Whoa, it wasn't doing that before. It wasn't sparking far from this direction. I kind of hope that doesn't jump because that's going to be really loud when it's late at night. Okay, so let me go this way now. Hear all that energy? Oh, let's see what this is doing. Let's see what this looks like. Because I can hear all this energy right now. It's probably in the brushes. Let's see. Oh, whoa! I don't know if you could see that. The whole wheel's glowing. Oh my gosh. I don't know if it's showing up on the... Whoa! Can you see that? Oh my gosh, I can't believe my eyes. wimshurst machine in the dark. It's not showing up on the video, I don't think. The wimshurst machine is glowing though. I don't know if you could see any of that. I don't see it in the screen myself, but I can see it with my eyes. I don't know how I can show this to you. It's like I need a more sensitive... I'm using my phone, but I need something more sensitive than the phone. Okay, let's go this way now and see if it sparks this way. Let's see if it reversed, because before it was not sparking one direction, but sparking the other. Wow! It reversed, everyone! Okay, who remembers when I had this one? It was the opposite of this. When this one was up and this one was down, it's doing what it was doing now. I don't know what would cause it to shift like that. Something changed. Anyway, this is what I wanted to show you earlier, and I want to turn the lights off to see what it's doing. Okay, so I want to go just beyond that. And let's see what that looks like. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so previously, this direction I could spark it really, really far, like 7 inches approximately. I could throw a spark across there. And then the other direction like this one on top, I'm saying on top, and this one down below, would do what it's doing now with that spraying, that spray going the energy like that. But now it reversed, okay, and I'm still spinning the machine in the same direction. So my first thought would be, what changed in the environment, you know, in our planet, in our solar system? What changed that made this reverse? Because something changed, right? Something changed. Wow, amazing. Okay, everyone, True Zero Emissions signing off, and we'll see you in the next video. Happy experimenting.